Hello, my name's Rich Dugan, and welcome to this week's Tech Tool Update. Our feature today is the ERA Super Profile. I'm going to be doing this one solo. Kelly, who usually joins me, is not able to join us this week because of some deadlines, but we'll be back next week. Okay, so what is a Super Profile? Basically, it's a fully featured website. This product is available free of charge through ERA.com. And so if you don't have a website, or even if you do, you may want to look at putting one of these super profiles together. One of our own agents, Pamela Durkin, has a super profile that she's linked to her domain name. And so if you type in PamelaDurkin.com, it actually takes you directly to this page, which is her super profile. And you can see that she's got her photo featured, her contact information, some relevant links, a map search, and then also some of her featured properties here on the right. So how do you create one of these super profiles? Well, let me take you into Team ERA and show you how to do this. Once you log into Team ERA, you're going to look for the link at the top that says My Team ERA. Click that. And then under your Tools area, you're going to see the link for the Super Profile. Your screen may look slightly different from mine because I've got an administrator login. Okay, after you've clicked the Super Profile link, this is what you'll see, the Manage My Super Profile screen. From here you have a host of options including editing the profile, previewing it, publishing it, assigning a domain name to it, disabling and deleting it. We're going to just briefly go over features of the Edit Super Profile. The first thing you're presented with is your template. You can choose a color scheme, including a kind of neat background with clouds. And you can also choose for an image to appear in the header. All of these choices are made by simply clicking the radio buttons that are available next to the images. We're going to save and continue. This next screen allows you to actually design the layout of your page. You'll see here in option 1, we have the ability to change the links that appear across the top of the page. In option 2, you have the ability to either change out your photo, display something else there, or no photo at all, your contact information and links. And then on the right-hand side, you actually can choose what you want to display in section A on the page, section B, C, and D. The steps involved in making this happen are outlined below, with step 1 matching the number 1 on the picture. So step 1 is actually going to generate the links that are represented on the top of the page. You have a choice of 8 links to show. A maximum of 6 can be represented at any one time. So you simply go and check the boxes that you want to appear. Step 2, which relates to this section here on the left-hand side of the page, allows you to choose your photo, upload your own photo. It also allows you to display your contact information. I would definitely leave that checkbox enabled so that you can show your phone number and your email address. And further on down the page, you can either choose to show the office website. You can click this link here to show your listings. You can make this click here to also show the profile in Spanish. So you have a host of choices, including one that's very important. And it's a decision that's probably a personal decision for you as to whether or not you want to show the other listings that are available in the office on your site. So you can check that on or off. You'll notice these arrows on the left. If you click on these arrows, it will simply rearrange the order in which these links appear. Section 3, which corresponds, if we look up here, to the alpha sections of the page, allows us to decide what we want to show where on the page. So this first option says search my area map. If we choose to select that, we'll get a map search on our page, and then below that, we actually get to tell it where we want that map search to appear in section A, B, C, or D. I think for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to allow the map to show in section A here. So I'm going to make sure A is checked, which it is. You also have some other options, more than we have time to go into today, but I think one thing that's important is checking this option here, which randomly displays 2 listings as thumbnails on your page. So it'll select 2 listings randomly from your inventory and display them on the right-hand side, which I think is a great feature. One final thing to mention is we do have the ability to include a banner ad on the page. So let's say you wanted to feature the popular ERA.com mobile site banner. You would simply highlight that option here, save and continue, and that would be represented on your page. All right, here's what we're presented with next, our map. Now, because we chose to display the map, we have this page in front of us, and using our mouse, we're going to highlight the areas that we focus on, which I've done here. And so when your client comes in and search, they'll pull inventory from this area that's represented by the green circle. We're going to go ahead and save and continue that. This page here is pretty powerful. It allows you to actually add pages to your profile. Let's say you want to show a link to utility services, or you want to show a link to Realtor.com. This is where you do that. You have the ability to add a page, and for today I'm going to show you how to add a page by clicking this other button. Let's go ahead and click that. And let's say we want to add Realtor.com. It gives us the option to link to an existing page. I'm going to go ahead and click that. The link name is going to be called Realtor.com. And below that, we're actually going to put in the URL to Realtor.com on the web, which is www.realtor.com. We're going to save and continue that. And you'll see on the right that that link has been added. All right, so for now, we're finished with this part. Below the Edit My Super Profile, you have the ability to preview it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that preview and see how things look. Here's our area map that we created. Here's 2 listings that were pulled from Lori's inventory. Here's her picture, her contact information, and of course the Realtor.com link we added at the bottom. So that looks great. Now, the next step would be to publish the profile. Remember, all these changes that we've made appear behind the scenes. They're not available to the public. Once you click Publish to Super Profile, then that's going to be live. We're not going to do that because I don't want to change what Lori has already put together, but this option would allow that to happen. One more thing I want to point out in this page is we do have the ability to assign a domain name to the Super Profile. So if you've purchased a domain name such as, for me, it would be richdugan.com, I would click this link and it would step me through the process to get that domain name linked to my Super Profile. Okay, if you have any issues creating this on your own, or you just need somebody to kind of walk you through it again, feel free to call myself or call Chad. And also Pamela Durkin is very familiar with the Super Profiles and has taught classes on that. That's it for our Tech Tools update. Looking forward to talking to you again next week. Take care.